Meg Harris was killed between the hours of 2 and 4 a.m. on August 13th. This footage was recorded at 3:15 a.m. Good thing we beefed up security after Claire's murder, isn't it?
I know what this looks like.
You were present at the discovery of Claire's body. Your semen is found in Meg's body. And you lie about your whereabouts on the night of her murder when really you were wandering about at all hours. I know what it looks like to me.
I didn't kill Meg or Claire. You have to believe me.
Difficult. You seem to be rather casual with the truth.
Tanya was asleep when I left our place. She was asleep when I got back. She doesn't know anything.
You see, I'd like to take your word for that, but...
Please, leave my wife out of this.
Why, Mark? Do you have something to hide? Like the reason you had to go to the hospital?
I went to the hospital to see someone. It's complicated.
It usually is. So who might this complicated someone be? Whoever they are, you'd better get them to speak to us ASAP. Things aren't looking good for you just now.
Second scenario. You contact Tony. Arrange a visit with her and Harry, somewhere public, unthreatening. When she started to relax, you inform Harry you have a surprise for him. At this point, our female contact will distract Tony long enough for you and Harry to disappear. And you have your son back. Is there a problem?
Well, it's just the thought of deceiving Harry like that is...
There's plenty of time to explain when he's back home. Now, the third option. It's a lot quicker, but a lot riskier. We've just learnt that your brother is no longer part of the picture.
Really?
Harry and Tony are living alone in the apartment. Easy to break in, remove Harry during the night. All going well, a professional could be in and out of there in less than 5 minutes.
Well, taken from his bed by strangers, the poor kid will be terrified.
If there's an easier way, we'd do it. This is where commitment and focus come in. Right, you get cold feet, fine. Say the word and we can pull the plug.
No. It's just, this is a lot to handle.
You want your son back, don't you?
Yeah, more than anything.
Well, remember that, because you'll have him soon. Everything we do is simply a means to an end.
Did you know they have a ghost fair in India?
What ghost is in?
Yes. People who believe they are haunted come from all around to get rid of their spirits.
Right, well, that's fascinating.
Maybe Meg's spirit is still here and Claire's at the hospital. Don't you feel that sometimes?
No, I'm sure they're at rest now that Kieran's behind bars. I wonder where Alice got to.
Joey and Shanty? Yes, follow me. Drinks?
Sure, Maguire's, please.
And I'll have a cranberry, thanks.
What's up with that?
Maybe Alice organised it.
Speak of the devil.
Something wrong?
No? Why would there be?
Oh, I don't know. You just seem a little, shaken.
I'm fine.
What's up with that? I don't get it.
Damn it!
It's all right, Mark. It's just a plate.
I'll do it. I said I'll do it.
So, how did your urgent thing go this afternoon?
Yeah, sorry about that.
Told Mum about Rotorua. She was a bit worried we'd be all alone.
I don't give a stuff what your mother thinks.
Mark?
I mean it. Whatever we decide, it's nothing to do with her.
What's wrong with you? You've been acting weird all day.
I just don't need your mother sticking her nose into our business.
Oh,
that's
there's
all.
more to it than that. Why can't you just tell me?
I'm sorry. I guess I'm just stressed. It was Meg's murder, cops all over the place, me not having an alibi.
What do you mean, not having an alibi? Mark, I lied to the cops for you, so you better tell me what's going on.
It's you.
Were you expecting someone else?
No, not really.
I was just kicking up her heels, so I thought I'd pop in, see how you're doing.
Tempt you with a whiskey?
Do you really need to ask?
Oh, tough day at the office.
Oh, fair to middling.
Well, Mark is making noises about moving to Oz. Better keep an eye on that. If he buggers off while I'm teaching in Melbourne, we'll be up to proverbial.
Actually, I'm probably going to Australia myself soon. Do you think you could cover me for a few days?
When?
I'll have to check to see if it's next week or the week after.
Business, is it?
Yeah, surgeon's conference.
Sure has nothing to do with that bloke I saw you with at lunchtime.
Sorry?
Please tell me you're not hanging on to this Harry business.
You want ice in that?
I thought we discussed this. I thought you were saying sense.
That's my decision, Craig.
Do you think he'll ever forgive you? Do you think he'll understand it or come out of it unscarred? You're thinking about what you need, Chris, not what Harry needs.
Just tell me if you want ice in your whiskey.
Oh, you know what? Forget about the whiskey. And if you're smart, you'll forget about stealing your son back too.
Must be my round. What do you have?
No, I need to head home. Let's get on with this feedback, eh?
Sure. Basically, I just need to know how I'm doing.
On the whole, pretty good. There are a few areas you need to work on, keeping your training current, less fooling around on the job.
Those two are looking pretty cozy, don't you think? Hey, do you reckon they're,
They're adults. They can do what they like outside working hours.
God knows they probably do.
What's up with it? Why hasn't she said hello? Why do they keep staring at us? She's not setting us up, is she? This isn't supposed to be a date or something.
I have no idea what Alice is up to.
Because no offense, like, you and me, we're just friends, right?
Yes?
Cool. Just wanted to make sure that was sorted.
Will you excuse me?
Sure.
I just need to go and powder my nose. Everything is going great.
What do you mean? Poor Joey thought you were trying to set me up with him.
That's exactly what we want Scotty to think.
Alice, you're incorrigible.
But I am succeeding. If looks could kill, Joey would be a goner.
Why didn't you tell me what you were doing?
Because I wanted you to be natural and relaxed. Now, when you go back to the table, touch Joey's arm when he's saying something that makes you laugh.
This is very schoolyard, Alice.
I know, isn't it fun? Now just go with it.
I thought you'd gone home already.
Oh, yeah, I did, but I don't want to be there.
Oh, what's wrong?
I think Mark's in some sort of trouble.
What sort of trouble?
I'm not sure, but I think the cops are trying to pin Meg's murder on him. He won't talk to me about it.
Why would they think that?
Because he doesn't have an alibi for the night of her murder. He couldn't sleep when we got home from the party, so he went for a walk. And under the circumstances, it does sound dodgy, and Mark's feeling super stressed about it. So we both said we were together all night. But somehow they know we were lying.
Hey, it's okay. Mark's not a killer.
I know that. But there's something else, Maya. There's something he's not telling me. I just thought, once he finishes part 2s and the pregnancy, that everything would be okay.
She's sucking up to him. She wants a raise or something. Why does she need us here?
It doesn't matter, so long as we're having a good time.
Yeah, good call. I drink to that. Guess what? This guy came into Eddie this morning with a slip disc. It turns out he did his back so bad that he could hardly walk. So his flatmates put him on an ironing board to help him downstairs to the bathroom. But he slipped off and went boom, 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 boom all the way down the stairs and did his back and even worse, man. Can you believe it?
Oh, my.
I know, poor guy. I mean, can you imagine that? Boom, 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 splat.
That is so funny.
Right. If you don't have any more questions, I'd like to call it a night.
Hang on, I think there was something else.
I'm sure I can wait till tomorrow.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for coming over so late.
All part of the service. I'm at your beck and call 24/7 over the next 2 weeks.
Whiskey?
Maybe not. So what do you need to talk to me about?
The thing is, I'm starting to have second thoughts.
That's perfectly understandable. Most people do.
You know, the ironic thing, if Tony was planning this, people would get in behind her. Here's a mother prepared to do anything to get her son back, but somehow I'm starting to feel like the bad guy.
In this instance, there are no good guys or bad guys. Just people doing what they have to do.
Well, that's the thing. I don't think I can do it. I don't want to do anything that might jeopardize my relationship with Harry.
I see.
I'm starting to think the best thing to do is simply go to Sydney by myself and sit down with Tony.
Well, fair enough. If you think Tony's going to listen, then the only thing left for me to do is to wish you all the best.
Of course, I'll pay you for everything.
You've more than covered my expenses so far. In fact, I'll use the money.
Keep it.
You pay for what you get. Nothing more, nothing less.
Anyway, thanks again. Sorry I wasted your time.
Well, if you change your mind, you know how to get hold of me.
Can I help you?
Last night's feedback session was fun.
I've been going over this HR and retention report. Do you know how many nurses resigned from ED last year?
Do I get a prize if I guess right?
It's a simple question, Alice.
About 20, mostly to go on their OE.
Interesting. There's a few things in here I'd like to take up with Chris.
You better hurry up. Craig says he's off to Oz soon.
Yo. Morning, everybody.
You're late.
Sorry, there was a huge crash on the motorway. It was bumper to bumper all the way here.
You couldn't ring ahead?
I'm not that late.
Just get into ED.
That was a bit harsh, don't you think?
Excuse me?
It wasn't his fault there was an accident. That was out of his control.
You're supposed to be in the ED too, aren't you?
Yes.
Then what are you standing here for? Is there anything else?
Bye. Leave a message.
Give me a call when you get this. It's urgent. Where have you been? Did you not get my messages?
What happened with the cops?
They've got me on surveillance entering and exiting the hospital around the time of Meg's murder.
Isn't that good?
No, it's not. I lied to them, Maya. I told them I was at home in my bed. Now in their eyes I've got something to hide.
I knew that you didn't tell them that you came into the hospital, but doesn't the fact that you did prove that you didn't do it?
It's not as simple as that. The murder took place between 2 and 4 a.m, but there's nothing specific. As far as they're concerned, I could have been at hospital getting a murder weapon or washing the blood from my hand.
Calm down.
No, I need you to back me up.
Stop panicking and just think. There must be a way around
There
this.
isn't. You haven't got the cops breathing down your neck trying to pin a murder on you.
But you're innocent.
Yeah, and the only shot I've got at proving it is if you come forward. Please, Maya, I need you to tell them everything.
No. I'm not telling them about the baby.
What?
I tell them and Tanya will find out. I'll lose her and Mum and Libby and so will the baby. He's innocent. Why should he miss out on a grandmother and aunties?
I could be facing a lifelong prison sentence for a crime I didn't commit.
Fine. I'll tell the police you came to speak to me if you tell Tanya about Meg.
But they already know about me and Meg. What would telling Tanya?
It's not up for negotiation. You speak to Tanya and I'll deal with the police. My way.
Come in.
Your refund.
Really, it's unnecessary.
Maybe it will be when you hear what I have to tell you.
Please go on.
Harry and Tony are attending a birthday party at a restaurant near the Prince Alfred tomorrow. The conditions couldn't be better for a swift extraction. Say the word, I'll get us on a flight. If you really want your son back, time is now.
Tonight on One, optimism is alive as George Lee finds innovative solutions to improving the future of Irish enterprise. The Business starts tonight at 8:30 here on RTE1.